What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sanchez 405 coming at you on the Warpath. It's day 3, just got completed of the NFL draft here in 2017. And man, the Redskins went to work, y'all. I think Bruce Allen and Jay Gruden, all of them heard us. And I think that they did really smart here in this draft. Got a lot of needs filled day 1 and day 2. Addressed totally the defense. 3 glaring holes there at every level on the defense. Went line, then the linebackers, and then the secondary. So, and you all know how I felt about those 3 picks the other day. But today, hey, y'all, the burgundy and gold, they came out and they played. They didn't play, but they dealt and they drafted really well. Got a lot of high value guys there. A lot of guys that had a lot of accomplishments in college. Getting ready to just pull up what we hauled in together. Skins had 10 new players that are going to be added to their roster, who we'll see in rookie mini camps coming up here. I believe it's next week or week afterwards, but looking forward to see that. As you know, Jonathan Allen and Ryan Anderson, Fabian Moreau. Shout out to his coach. Actually commented on last night's video, so that was really awesome and appreciate that. Left that in the comments. But the first pick in the 4th round for us, pick 114, Samaje Perine. And if you saw it on NFL Network, or if you were like me listening to it on the radio, you could tell that Michael Ealy, he actually pronounced it wrong, and he actually pronounced the year wrong. But that's beside the point, though. He was showing his passion for the team, y'all, and you gotta love that. You have to love that. What's up, B Militant? How you like that draft, man? I mean, I like this pick right here. This guy's a big running back. I think he is what Matt Jones couldn't do here. They said he's going to be a red zone machine there, a power back. They said he would look a lot better maybe as a 1-2 punch, but where we had a no punch running game last year, I think he's just going to be the one. Drawing comparisons, NFL Network compared him to Michael Turner, who was back up to LT in San Diego and then later made a name for himself in Atlanta, carrying the load for Matt Ryan in his early years. They said this guy is tough. He can handle workload. Somebody that we need, a power physical back there. He gets deep press off the line of scrimmage. He can drive initial contact off. We need a guy like this. Had a beat Melvin Gordon in 2014, rushed for 427 yards in a game against Kansas, had 5 touchdowns. So I love this pick, y'all. I mean, I can't say enough about this guy. He's really solid. One more defensive line, we can get that in with those undrafted free agents there. And just going on, looking at what else we basically accrued here in the draft. Went defense. Again, Montae Nicholson. Amir, he called this one out. A lot of people saying this is a head scratcher. He's coming off for shoulder surgery, but he should be ready for camp. Somebody that can add depth to the secondary because he will be playing behind against behind Sue Craven and DJ Swearinger. 2 guys I think are hopefully, if healthy, are going to be really good for the Skins. But Montae gives us that pick. That was the 2nd pick in the 4th round for the Skins, 2nd pick of the day. And then moving over to the 5th round, we got a tight end. Insurance policy, as I like to call it. We all love Jay Reed, but we know how injury prone this young man can be. As much as talent he is, the concussions, the shoulder, went out and got a young man, Jeremy Sprinkle from, looks like Arkansas here, a 6'5", 252-pound tight end. And another offensive pick, second offensive pick of the day, one of 4 offensive picks. They said he'd probably be a better blocker, comparing him to Jake Butt from Michigan. But he's got the body. They say he's got the size there. He needs to work on his arms in the gym. He's got to get a little bit thicker in the upper body, but it's project. That's what 5th-round picks are for. Their backups are not. You're not getting them to go in there and start day one. These are guys that need some time, need some seasoning. He did have a little bit of a character issue when they went to the Belk Bowl. He got arrested for shoplifting, even though he got a $450 store card to it. So, we'll see. Everybody does make a mistake. America's the land of second chances, y'all. I think I really do like that the size wise of him, but got to give him an opportunity to right the ship there. And I do like this. I like all these picks though. Chase Roullier, I cannot pronounce. He's a center from Wyoming. Another offensive pick there was one of 3 in a row here. We need some backups on that interior line offensively. Somebody who's going to probably back up Spencer Long, back up the guards as well. We need that. Still haven't really solved that. Maybe that left guard situation is a little rough there, but we'll see how it goes. This guy can develop as well. The 6th-round pick. And then, y'all, this pick right here. What's up, Paris? Yeah, it was a childish mistake. I got Mike Paul here as well. You missing? Thanks for coming on here. I appreciate it, Mike. I appreciate all y'all listening in on me. Just give me a breakdown. But this pick right here, 209 in the 6th round, 25th pick of that round, Robert Davis, y'all, 6'3", 219 out of Georgia State, the other school in Atlanta. CBS gave us an A+ for that. I really like this pick. It's really intriguing. Just looking at it, I had heard a little bit about him on NFL XM radio, and they give this guy a lot of praise here. 6'3" guy, 219 frame. This is a man-child here. A good project. Jay Gruden goes for another wide receiver in the 3rd day or the later days to get somebody here. Start out with Ryan Grant. Then we had Crowder. Of course, Doxson was last year, first day, but I like this guy. He is the cousin of Thomas Davis, who is the middle linebacker for the Carolina Panthers. If you know Thomas Davis, this man had 3 ACL surgeries in like consecutive years and did not miss a beat when he came back. He was the Sun Belt Conference. He garnered that honor. Robert Davis did. This guy had 968 yards, averaged about 48.3 yards a game there, I think here. No, 77, excuse me, but he was averaging a lot. He's got the NFL body there. That's what folks are saying. He's a former high school basketball player. Long arms, jump ball. That's what we need. Jump ball against these big corners in the NFC East. Gotta get it. I think he can learn a lot from Terrell Pryor, even though he's just in his 2nd full season as a wide receiver. Jameson Crowder. It is a shame that we don't have Pierre or Deshaun Jackson here. So a veteran that he can learn from. Our core is very young and very inexperienced right now as a wide receiver. Kirk Cousins can teach him as well. I like this pick. This is probably my favorite pick of day 3. Just a big guy, drawing comparisons to wide receiver in New England, Aaron Dobson. But I think with the right tutelage from Ike Hilliard, who's his position coach, Jay Gruden, and then Matt Cavanaugh, these guys, this guy will be really good. I honestly think this is a steal here. CBS gave it an A. I don't really know what NFL Network gave this grade, but this guy is a hidden gem. He may be the steal next to Moreau in day 2. He may be the steal of draft for the Skins. But moving on from him, looking at who else we got here, going into the bottom of this, we're going to the top of 7. Josh Harvey-Clemons. He draws comparison. NFL Network did this. He's a 6'4", 217 pound safety from Louisville. And I think he had some character issues as well. Go figure with his head coach. I probably don't think that his character should be questioned that much. He came off this is what it was. 2 suspensions for failed marijuana test. He was dismissed from Georgia. Then he came to Louisville. He transferred there. Georgia's defense coordinator, Tarek Garfman, who was in Georgia as well. He set out in 2014. He made all ACC honors. He's long. He's rangy. He's got them limbs. Big boy in the secondary. Somebody with physicality. A little skinny on the legs, but that's okay. He can adjust. He can get after the quarterback if he needs to send a spy on him. That's what they're looking. That's what the breakdown of this guy is. He's got almost 36-inch arms. Dude, beast, man. I think this was another steal here. He was a 5-star recruit. He has the alpha mentality. He's got that swagger, something that this defense has been missing. This defense needs swagger. He could be a hybrid linebacker or he could be a box safety. So you can have something like a rover there, something that they kind of should have done with Sua Cravens there. But I like this pick. The last pick, there's not a lot of information on this guy. Josh Hosley from Auburn. Marcus, what's up, man? I hope you got my comment. I'd like to see what you think about this draft. Not a lot of information on him. He's 5'10", $190. Didn't participate in the combine. It looks like he has a lot of injury prone. He was injury prone during his college career. So Redskins are just probably picking up a flyer on him, maybe even just a camp body, maybe somebody they can do up on the practice squad. Love it. Josh Hosley, he was grateful to the Redskins. He just tweeted out about 23 minutes ago. He is the Redskins Mr. Irrelevant. And let's see here. He'll learn. He will learn from the guys we have in the secondary. Learning from Josh Norman, one of the best in the business, y'all. Overall, I like this draft. I give it an A-, just for the ability to draft for needs. I would have liked to pick that guy at Paris. I'm reading your comment there. Any position you want to see. I would like to have seen another lineman as well. I like that nose tackle from USC, and I think he went in the 6th round. A big body. I think he was like 331, and that's what we need. Somebody to we still don't have that beef up the middle, whether they're running that that hybrid 3-4, like 4-3, where it comes off. I would say this draft, do I feel, what would I say, this is a McLuhan draft? I mean, you got to see that his fingerprints were on this draft undeniably. Undeniably, his fingers were all on this draft. They were using some of his picks. Scott Campbell even admitted it too during that draft day pre-conference that they had, pre-press conference that they had. So I will have to say that, yeah, it feels like it. But then again, you look at it as well. Sometimes we neglect this, and I personally neglected this myself, and not because of my hate or the disdain. I won't say hate because it's a strong word, but the disdain I have for how Bruce Allen it is. It really is. It really was a good draft in 2014, and I think we neglect that sometimes. Last year's draft was a little bit of a miss, and let's see here. Yeah, that is Redskin Reviews B. Militant. Yeah, Buda Baker. He went early in the second round too, didn't he? B. Militant. Marcus, you think Josh Harvey-Clemons, it could be the steal of the draft? Let's see here in Georgia. He's talented. I love it. I hear you, Mark. Hey, Mike, I appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. I'm just trying to live up to these guys, Louis T and B. Militant. These are the guys that are setting the course for us. And don't forget Burgundy I can't even say it. BFG, don't forget him. These guys, they set their pace. I'm looking up to these guys, trying to just do my best here. So, I mean, if you talk about some great Redskin video makers, that's who I craft myself after. And, B. Militant, he knows that all the time. You guys got to go and support Burgundy Fly Guy. You need to subscribe to his new channel that he has. But and going back to the draft and everything, this draft is great, y'all. I really do think this draft could set the tone for the Skins for like the next 5 to 6 years. Just who they have. Jonathan Allen, Ryan Anderson, these 10 guys can come in here. I mean, and let's be practical here. Not all 10 of these guys are going to make the team. They might make it somewhere else, but I think the top heaviness of the draft, at least these first 5 to 6 picks, and maybe even a couple in the bottom. This is what gives me hope, though, that the guys that they picked in the bottom of the draft, you talk about, like Marcus just said, I talked about Robert Davis as well. These guys can come out here and I think they'll be able to produce here, whether it be this season or a couple seasons down the road. We have to give us time. Us as Redskin fans, we don't like to be patient, but we're going to have to be patient in this regard. It's just about developing talent. The Redskins did good in free agency. Didn't spend enough money, but they also value the draft, something we haven't seen. They recovered, like I said last night, we recovered from a terrible March, just a drama-filled March, and it seems like that's a thing of the past right now, which I'm happy to see. And we came in April all about business, and we did it. I'll leave y'all with a quick story. That night, after we had put up the free agency and the rant video, I actually called in to Sirius XM Radio. I got to talk to Bill Polin, and your boy actually got chastised by Bill Polin. I think he misunderstood what I was saying, but I basically said that I was disgusted in Bruce Allen and how they approached it, how they treated people. But I think Mr. Polin thought I was talking about I didn't like who we picked up in free agency, which that wasn't the case. I think they picked up some needs, some bodies. The McLean and McGee, I still got question marks about that. But like Terrell Pryor, DJ Swearinger, I think these guys are going to make it big on this team. And the NFC East better watch out. Dak Prescott, he better watch out. Carson Wentz better watch out. Eli better watch out because she loves to throw interceptions. She lies, baby. But this has prepared us to get in that body bruising division of the National Football Conference Eastern Division, y'all. I'm excited for that. Just to recap who we have here. Y'all need to check out Amir too on Hail to the Redskins 559. And just to recap, Jonathan Allen with the first overall pick for the Skins. Ryan Anderson, another Bama boy. Fabian Moreau out of UCLA. Samar, we'll call him Sam. That's his nickname, y'all. Sam Perine. Montae Nicholson. Jeremy Sprinkles. Hopefully he can sprinkle and pay back. Payback Belk, Chase Roullier, Robert Davis, Josh Harvey-Clemons, and Joshua Hosey. Guys, 6 on defense, 4 on offense, came into it, needed to get better on defense, got better on defense. We're ready, y'all. We're ready to progress. We're ready to take on 2017. Y'all, I'll be ready for you as always. I love you guys. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm a Redskins fan, but I'm a Washington Capitals fan. I'm a Washington Wizards fan too, y'all. They're in the playoffs, so if you root for those guys, go on. Capitals got a game tonight. I'm going to be sure I'm watching that, and then the Wizards get ready to play tomorrow night. Love, peace, and hail. Y'all have a good one. Chop Shop, what's up, baby? Just before I get ready to leave, you always sneak up in there. Hope you enjoyed that draft. Hail to the Redskins, y'all. We're fighting for old DC, and we'll be ready. We're ready for everybody. Redskins are back, baby. We're going to be ready and gearing to go. We're going to have big things here. I'm out.